Hey, Ezgi, introduce yourself.
All right, my name is Ezgi Öztürk, graduated from Texas Tech in 2018 with a degree of human sciences in concentrations of human development and family studies and early childhood development and personal finance. I'm currently working at Lubbock County at the tax department, still living in Lubbock. I was in LDY, Lambda Delta Psi, when I was in college,
Mhm.
Delta Colony.
Yeah, we can do that. So yeah, I'm Brian DeLong, and see, I graduated from OU just recently, this past summer, with a bachelor's in chemical engineering, a minor in chemistry, and a minor in electrical engineering.
Okay, okay.
Um, and let's see, what else did you want? Oh yeah, I crossed fall 14 under Gamma Beta Delta chapter at OU. So
Nice. Okay, okay. Well, we pretty much.
Hey everyone, my name is Mayura. I graduated from Texas Tech in 2017. Currently a pediatric nurse practitioner, and I live in Detroit, Michigan. And yeah, I'm just graduated with my master's degree and currently in the process of applying to new jobs. And I was a part of MGC my undergrad years at Tech, so it was a really great experience.
Let's go on to our next question. What made you join the organization?
I had a friend in the organization that I was spending a lot of time with because we were in the same major, and she kind of introduced me. And I'm not from here, from Turkey, so it just the idea of having like being a part of a community sounded really nice, and all the community work and everything they were doing all together. So it was really appealing. So I wanted to check it out and got to meet all the sisters, and it was a really nice experience. So I wanted to give it a shot.
That's great.
let's see, what made me join Gamma Beta? It's like a little bit cliche, but it's kind of like I came to college thinking like I'm not gonna join like a Greek organization at all because the only thing I knew about Greek organizations were just like the really big like IFC frats or like Panic stories, which I mean that's cool too. I had a lot of friends that did that, but I just didn't have the money for that, and I just didn't, you know, just didn't really want to like go into that avenue, especially like how much it costs and stuff like that. But it's funny enough, uh, my friend that was a grade above me had just crossed Gamma Beta. I think like spring 14. I think he crossed spring 14. And we were good friends in high school. And he stopped me in the hallway, and it was like someone that I would not think also that would end up like in a Greek org or something like that. I was like, yo, like, we're doing Rush this week. Here's the flyers, the events. Like, come check it out. And I was like, oh, that's like kind of interesting. I wouldn't ever think, he'd be in a frat or something like that. So I was like, oh, I'll just go check it out and see what it's about. And still not even knowing it's like an MGC or like multicultural fraternity or something like that. But I went out to the events and went to some informationals. Got a lot more information about like who Gamma Beta was, what like MGC organizations are, and like what they do. And I was really just interested in it. So that's kind of why that's what piqued my interest. And then I think why I joined. Yeah, that's what piqued my interest for like multicultural. It's just one, it was definitely smaller, like a little bit cheaper, and it felt like a little bit more because that's definitely like you know a factor too is like the cost. A lot
Yeah,
of people
yeah,
don't want to talk about,
definitely.
but it definitely is.
It'd be really.
And since it's a little bit smaller, like the kind of sense of community I got from it, there's just a bunch of people that I could definitely see myself hanging out with for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Then why I joined Gamma Beta specifically was um, like growing up in Edmond is like a suburb area, didn't really have like a lot of Asian people to hang out with. Um, and those that, were around my school, we just didn't really get off like on the right vibe or something because I was always just like someone that wanted to talk to different kinds of people and um, just people from like all different kinds of backgrounds or whatever they're doing and just be chill with them. So I found like a bunch of people like that in Gamma Beta.
I really, Lubbock was far away from home, Dallas And so I really wanted to be a part of a group that I could relate to, and seeing that it was primarily a South Asian organization with women of color and lots of diversity that I could relate to was a really big factor in me joining that organization.
And I mean, first of all, it gave me a lot of comfort just being a part of a community where I know I was accepted with all my flaws and everything. It was really sporting. It was nice. And we did a lot of community work, just volunteering and things like that. So it was really nice being able to give it a chance to serve back to your community. And I think that was one of the things that really got me ready for the professional work, because just like joining or like attending different events and things like that and talking to different people kind of got me ready for that kind of professional world.
So Gamma Beta, and I think most people in Greek life will say this too, but for me, Gamma Beta specifically put me in a lot of situations, like a lot of unfamiliar situations that I probably wouldn't have done in just like a normal club, or just like if I was just doing college experience, like for example, like probates, like dancing in front of people, doing stuff like making t-shirts and like doing advertising, a lot of public speaking I definitely would have done, like especially if I just joined a club. Like I don't think I would have had like a little public speaking role or something like that. And yeah, just a lot of new experiences that taught me a lot about life and just things you need in the professional world too. So stuff like public speaking, the ability to work with a bunch of people, stay with a bunch of people, whether they like frustrate you or not, working together as a team, those kind of skills, like a lot of leadership too, because there's like that family aspect in like multicultural and especially Gamma Beta. It puts you in a pretty big like leadership spot, no matter like what position you're in, which is something I don't think you find in clubs a lot. So those skills, such as like leadership, teamwork, just getting out of my comfort zone, and especially like with public speaking and stuff, really helped me a lot in like professional life and just life after college too.
So I think that just getting to take on all these leadership positions while I was a part of the organization helped me so much. Just moving forward with, taking on jobs, and, now I run my own business and I have my own social media blog too. And I think that a lot of the skills I learned from being on those leadership positions really help with my communication and all the different things that you need in order to run a business and have your own business. So
Yeah, sounds like you're really killing it out there. Happy
Yeah.
for you.
And I work for the Lubbock County at the text department. I'm a team leader there now. Basically, we do, we're part of the Department of Motor Vehicles.
Oh,
So
okay. Oh,
anything that has a motor, yeah, they have to go through us.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
titles and taxes and
So I'm currently working as an electrical engineer for the FAA, which is the Federal Aviation Administration, and that's out of OKC, Oklahoma City. And basically, I basically help manage like the power systems for like air traffic control towers, so that planes can keep flying and stuff like that.
That's
That's pretty much what I do.
Yeah, so I worked as a registered nurse the last 4 years. I worked in the neonatal ICU, and I just graduated now with my master's degree in nursing. So now I'm a pediatric nurse practitioner. Literally just graduated 2 months ago. So hoping to get a job now as a pediatric NP.
This has been a great interview. You have anything else you want to tell the people?
I mean, in college, about the organizations, just get out there and be part of something, because it helps you discover a part of you that you never discovered before. So it's pretty nice and fun.
What a nice, meaningful message.
Ah!
Any social media handles or any platforms you want to like shout out? Or I mean, projects you want to shout out that you're working on?
Right now, or
Or like right now, or in the future? everything?
Really can't really think of anything.
Definitely, I'll just shout out like Good Boys. So it's under, we have Instagram, we have YouTube, and it's at Good Boys Skate. So it's Good Boys and then Skate. So no spaces or anything like that. So GOODBOYSSKATE. Good Boys Skate. Yeah, that's our project, and we'll have some like merch and stuff. I think coming out, some shirts and all that, and it's like, yeah, anything that anyone buys is pretty much just gonna help us pay for donations, pretty much. So not really looking to make a huge profit. It's just something on the side for fun, to be honest. So yeah, that's about it.
Bet.
So I mean, I'm not necessarily working on a specific project, but I do have my my nursing Instagram account where I post a lot of tips and things about my experiences as a nurse, nursing student, a graduate nursing student, everything that you can think about nursing. So if anyone is, struggling in their journey to become a nurse, or just in general in, school, just learning to trying to get some type of study organization tips and things like that, I post a lot about those types of things, and I'm really passionate about that. So that's kind of what I do. So.
Okay. Well, thank you, Myra Kulkarni. Did I say that right?
Yes.
That's good. Thank God. Thank you for your time, and thank you for being a part of my video.
Yes, thank you very much for having me.
You're welcome.